According to a report in El Equipe, as relayed by GFN, Tottenham Hotspur are plotting a move for Jonathan David after the striker turned down the chance to join AS Roma. Report says that the Serie club were keen on securing the services of David, who is now in the final year of his contract at the Stade Pierre-Mauroy. However, the 24-year-old has decided to reject the approach from the Giallorossi and wait for a better offer to arrive. Instead, it is explained that Lille are ready to offer the Canadian international a new contract, but the player has made it clear that he wants to leave the club in search of a new challenge. According to Gerard Romero, the Nico Williams saga is well and truly alive, and Barcelona have not given up hope just yet. The Spanish journalist adds that Barcelona were in contact with Nico's camp yesterday, potentially discussing a move to Catalonia. Barca, in fact, appeared to have revived the Nico Williams saga with the hope that the forward could make a last-minute decision to join the Catalan Giants. Barca will need to move some parts around, but despite what has been said over the past week or so, it appears that Nico Williams' deal is still live. Manchester City will not necessarily dip into the transfer market to replace Julian Alvarez, preferring to promote from within to fill the Atletico Madrid-bound Argentine's place in the squad. Academy graduate James McCarthy has already been touted for a role by Pep Guardiola, having given a glowing review of the 21-year-old attacking midfielder who can operate as a false nine last month. New signing Savinho is another option to cover the shortfall from Alvarez's exit, as is Oscar Bob. The latter is admired by Chelsea, but City don't wish to sell, and the situation is not the same as Cole Palmer's last summer, as the 21-year-old Norwegian already sees an opportunity to play more. City didn't ideally want to lose Alvarez, although the £81.5 million fee for someone who wanted to leave is ultimately good business, because it is almost 6 times the £14 million they originally paid. Liverpool have the number 6 shirt arranged for their first signing under Arne Slot. The Dutch coach has already taken on an impossible job replicating the great Jurgen Klopp at Anfield, and will likely want some new faces to get his regime up and running. Some names linked to the Reds this summer, namely Real Sociedad's Martin Zubimendi, Atalanta's Ederson, and Genoa's Morten Frendrup, could fill the position. If any of these enforcers are pursued properly, they may be tempted by the prestigious number 6 shirt that is yet to be claimed at Liverpool and could be given to them on arrival. There have been questions over Arsenal's ability to score enough goals, but the Gunners completely outclassed Bundesliga Champions Bayer Leverkusen as they ran out 4-1 winners in a pre-season friendly at Emirates Stadium on Wednesday. Mikel Arteta's team were in fine form from beginning as they came up against a German side that looked far off the level Xabi Alonso will expect of them after such a stunning 2-0, 2-3, 2-4 campaign. Alexander Zinchenko, Leandro Trossard, Gabriel Jesus and Kai Havertz were among the goals for the North London side, but there were plenty more strong displays from those in famous red jersey in their penultimate friendly before the beginning of the Premier League campaign. Blaugrana has signed a contract with one of their existing sponsors, Aramark, which will cover the missing €40 million and allow the Catalans to return to La Liga's One rule and register all of their pending contracts and new signings. Aramark is an American food service company that will provide the catering for the renovated Camp Nou once the stadium reopens, and they've now added the missing Libero payment to the agreement to help Barca's finances. The cash injection will allow Barca to finish with a positive balance in their 2-0, 2-3, 2-4 counts and comply with the league's financial fair play rules to complete their pending registrations. Real Madrid are planning to make an attempt to sign Romero next year. Os Blancos are on course to test Tottenham Hotspur's resolve with a formal proposal at the end of the 24-25 campaign. Tottenham Hotspur wanted a £150 million transfer fee to part ways with Romero this summer. That figure will have to be negotiated down significantly if any move to Real Madrid is to materialise in the future. Real Madrid has signed top players from Tottenham Hotspur in the past, Luka Modric and Gareth Bale. Let's see if the name of Romero is added to that list soon. Mikel Arteta has indicated Ricardo Calafiori and Jurrien Timber will be fit for Arsenal's Premier League opener against Wolves. Defensive duo Calafiori and Timber both missed the Gunners' resounding 4-1 demolition of Bayer Leverkusen in their penultimate pre-season friendly as Alexander Zinchenko, Leandro Trossard, Gabriel Jesus and Kai Havertz were on target. Russell Martin believes there is a lot to feel positive about after their 1-1 pre-season draw against Lazio. Valentin Castellanos stunned Marys with an acrobatic equaliser after Ben Brereton Diaz had given Saints the lead. The hosts were twice saved by the woodwork in the second half, marked by a brawl which saw Charlie Alcaraz and Alessio Romagnoli send off. Speaking to the Daily Echo, Martin said that there was loads of positives. There was a lot of stuff to work on as well, but bar a 10-minute wobble after they scored, I think the lads were really good. The hopes of La Liga giants Real Madrid of emerging triumphant from the upcoming UEFA FA Super Cup have late on Wednesday been afforded a considerable boost. This comes amid confirmation that a leading member of the midfield ranks at opponents in waiting. Atalanta is refusing to take part in training alongside the rest of his teammates. Lamine Yamal, Pau Cubarsí, Gavi and Pedri are untouchable. This in turn means that under the right circumstances, any other member of Hansi Flick's squad could be moved on in the face of an offer deemed as sufficient. Amid interest in the likes of Rafinha, Ronald Araujo and Frankie Jong from across the continent, it now remains to be seen whether any such proposal actually lands on the Camp Nou desks before the Spanish transfer window slams shut. Samu Samu has sparked speculation about a potential move to Chelsea with a cryptic social media post. The 20-year-old forward, who is currently on the radar of Enzo Maresca for a summer transfer to the Premier League, had an impressive stint at Deportivo Alaves last season while on loan from Atletico Madrid. During his time at Alaves, Amorodian made 34 appearances in La Liga, netting 8 goals and providing 1 assist. La Liga outfit Celta Vigo have on Wednesday announced a fresh addition to the club's midfield ranks. The talented midfielder has put pen to paper on terms with Celta Vigo. The move comes in the form of a season on loan, featuring an option to buy for the Celeste Brass in the summer of 2025. Liverpool and Newcastle United forward Michael Owen has given the Reds some hope of signing the former Everton player. Owen has claimed that the Merseyside club can still sign Gordon if Newcastle United become desperate to sell him due to financial issues. The former striker feels that if the Magpies run into financial issues again, it could work in favour of the Reds and they can make the deal happen. Monaco are very interested in Mikhail Faye, the central defender of FC Barcelona. Initial contacts have already taken place. Not only that, but another League One club in the form of Nice have already gone as far as to table an opening offer for Faye. Liverpool have been credited with an interest in Zubimendi for a long time, but things were really quiet on that front. However, the Reds seem to have accelerated their plans to sign him now. On Wednesday, numerous reports claimed that Liverpool are trying to sign Zubimendi from Real Sociedad in the coming days. It was claimed that Sociedad are resigned to losing Zubimendi in this window, even though all the suggestions in recent months were that he doesn't want to leave. Real Sociedad expect Martin Zubimendi to accept a move to Liverpool, according to Sociedad sources. Clubs would still need to agree a fee unless Liverpool decide to trigger his €60 million, £51.67 million release clause, which needs to be paid in full. The Blues boss admitted some of the figures surrounding the Manchester City starlet's switch to Cardiff City are unlike anything he's encountered in his young management career. The chase for the mercurial Aussie midfielder came to close yesterday as Robertson's switch to the Bluebirds was confirmed.